right, let's do a little sound check. It look like the sound is sounding. Let me wait a minute. Let's do it. All right. What y'all think about the home of the brave, y'all? What y'all think about it? What y'all think about the home of the brave? How brave do you have to be to attack an elderly black Navy veteran in a wheelchair? How brave do you have to be to shoot a small, petite black woman in her house holding a pot of water after you told her to go get the pot? How brave do you have to be to go to church with black folk and sit there and kill them while they praying? How brave you have to be? How brave do you have to be to send a whole squadron of police officers for one or two black folk? Boy, that's just that bravery, ain't it? Let's look at the etymology of the word brave. I go by actions, not by your satisfaction. Let's dip into it. This ain't gonna take long. There's gonna be an explosion. An explosion do a lot of damage in a little bit of time. Let's get to it. All right. Let's look up the etymology of the word brave. Let me see here. Make sure y'all can see that. Yeah, y'all should be able to see that. Now, the word brave originated in late Middle English. That's when it became English. Adopted from the French word brave, which in turn came from the Italian bravo, meaning bold or valiant. Okay. But originally wild or savage. So are they acting like savages or are they acting bold or valiant? I just gave you the premise of in the beginning, how brave you got to be to sneak up on Jordan Neely in a subway, sneak up behind him. You supposed to be an ex-Marine, but you got to sneak up behind a man and choke him. That's real brave, and it's real savage, and it's barbarians. Let me keep going. The ultimate origin is uncertain. I'm just going to go by the action, for it is written, a tree is known by its fruit. I can tell you anything. But they say actions speak louder than words. That's going to tell you who I really am. What I do is what I'm going to remain true to. All right. But may steal from medieval Latin, from bravus, potentially a fusion of Latin proverbs, crooked or depraved. Oh, hey, now, I'm just going to ask a question. Now, if you're ashamed of your history, does that mean that the ones that you looked up to was crooked or depraved? If you're ashamed of your history, if you got to hide your history, does that mean you were bold or valiant or wild or savage? We all know what it is, but let me keep going. Now, you can look this up, etymology, brave. Okay. You can look it up yourself. Or you can just pause this video and read in between. Okay. Now, here's a little family tree. Birds of a feather flock together. Now, all these Roman beast system went all over the earth, killing, stealing, and destroying, acting like barbarians, acting like the thing they call other people that didn't want to assimilate to the Roman Empire. They call them barbarians. Now, when they was killing the natives, they call them savages, projecting what they're doing unto those one they was killing, calling them savages. What they like to project on us, criminal. Okay, yeah, we got some criminals. Who don't? Who don't have criminals? Okay. Now, let me look. But anyway, all right, I'm just looking to see if anybody made any comments. But anyway, let me keep going. This is gonna be short. I'm burning that midnight oil right now. But let me move on. I've got another definition, another source, have distinct etymological paths, but are believed to share this very old, much different root. The connection shows how a word's meaning can evolve dramatically over centuries. But yeah, and here it's getting into the Greeks. All right, the term barbarous comes from the ancient Greek word barbaros, which meant foreign, strange, or ignorant. All right, it is widely believed to be an onomatopoeia, indicating stammering or incomprehensible sound, bar, that foreign languages made to Greek ears. But let's get into the origin of Greek. Wait a minute, let me see here. The Greeks and Romans used barbaros for anyone outside of their own civilization. These were barbarians. These folks was killing babies. The same stuff they do today. These are the same people. They just relabel themselves. They relabel us, but the tree still producing the same fruit. Okay. All right. Outside of their own civilization, a meaning that eventually shifted to carry a negative connotation of being uncivilized or savage. Now, what's civilized about killing off a whole people? What's civilized about that? You know why it's uncivilized? Because you're ashamed of it. Now, let me throw y'all off right quick. Oh, y'all can't see me. But nevertheless, I'm here. Back to the business. Now, okay. Now, the more you look at this system and compare it to the Bible, how many of y'all remember this man? The more you look at this system and compare it to this whole thing is a lie. Everything is a lie. Think about it. The oxygen you breathe is supposed to give you life. It's giving you death. But anyway, this guy here killed some elderly black folks at a Kroger. Let's get into his video. Let me see the sound. Oh, this is another one. This is the one that shot the old veteran. Let me see what this says. Let me do here. I'm not going to Fed book. Not going to Fed book. But anyway, y'all see the name there. Shot this elderly black man. He's real brave, y'all. He's real he just laying it all out on the line. See, this is what we get. We serve in a war. We done fought in every war this country ever had. We didn't do a civil war against them, and they can't wait. They can't wait to kill us. They can't wait to mess over us. They can't wait to rob us. See. But yeah, just real brave. Wait a minute. Now that tattoo is typical of a white supremacist. I'm not saying it is, but a lot of them had them old cobwebs on them. They had them old cobwebs. I'm not saying he's a white supremacist. I don't know him, but I've been around white supremacist gangs, and I know what them cobwebs is. But anyway, if nothing else, he got cobwebs in the mind. But nevertheless, just real brave. They don't care nothing about your flag. They don't care nothing about you being in the Navy. Remember, our people just got through doing the world wars and come home and got lynched in their uniforms. They don't care nothing about none of that. If they did, what a hate crime bill at? See, what black folk fail to realize, we've been engaged in a war since we've been here, even before then. But nevertheless, all right. But anyway, oh, y'all can't see this. My fault. Y'all couldn't see that. I was showing you that I zoomed in on his tattoo on his arm right here. Yup. You see somebody with a whole bunch of markers on, just get your antenna up, okay? Well, matter of fact, I'm gonna do you one better. I don't trust none of these white folks. None of them. I don't. They ain't gave me no reason to trust them. Does that mean I hate them? No. I don't trust y'all. You're dishonest. You run from the truth. You protect the lies, but you want me to trust you. I don't trust none of y'all. I'm just telling you straight up. Look at that. He's so scared. He way back there. But yeah. Man in a wheelchair. This dude look like he grinning. Hold on. I know this little banner right here. This dude look like he's smiling. But anyway, I just want y'all to realize what y'all dealing with. Anyway, let me move on. I ain't got to harp on this long. Now back to this joker. Now back to him.
And Vicki Lee Jones at a Kroger's supermarket in Jeffersontown, Kentucky, outside Louisville, after unsuccessfully trying to enter a predominantly black church. Now the community is demanding justice for what the Louisville chief of police has called a hate crime.
Gregory Bush was captured on a surveillance camera trying to force open the doors of the First Baptist Church of Jeffersontown for several minutes.
He tried to go in the church first. See, you got police escorting Nazis. You got white supremacists trying to go in the church. I know it's a few years old. 6 years ago. I ain't forgot. See, when you're black and you forget, it's costly. It's very costly to walk around in la la land, or should I say lie land. It's costly to walk around in a false reality. It's costly. Okay, you got the police, and then you got the police escorting Nazis. You understand? Now, I don't participate in the protest, but anyway, let me go.
Wednesday, before turning his attention instead to the nearby supermarket where he killed Maurice Stallard and Vicki Lee Jones. Armed bystander Ed Harrell confronted Bush in the parking lot outside the grocery store after the killings. This is Harrell's son, Steve Zinninger, speaking with a local NBC affiliate.
So your dad was confronting the shooter?
Yeah.
Did that man say anything, or how did your dad figure out something wasn't right?
He didn't realize it.
Nah, he did the right thing. That still don't mean I trust you. I don't know you. You know, I often tell a lot of black men to watch when I tell them to watch these white folk, and then I'll balance the scale, and then I'll tell them I ain't got to tell you to watch us. Why is that? Why I don't have to tell black folks to watch black folk? Huh? But I got to tell them to watch white folks. Okay? Yeah, I ain't got to tell black folks. All of them are nodding their head because they know. You ain't got to tell us to watch black folk. I kill somebody, I'm going straight to jail for that slave labor. They kill somebody, they going to give them misdemeanor charges, and they might not even do no time. All right, let me keep going. I just want y'all to peep the plot. Shalom, Brenda Hill and Jersey Dooney, and anybody else?
It was him till he'd already seen the gun by his side. He said, "Don't shoot me, I won't shoot you." He's like, "Whites don't kill whites."
Whites don't kill whites, Gregory Bush said.
Gregory Bush has a history of...
This is Gregory Bush. I ain't going to play all that. Oh, wait, let's get into his history. Because they very rarely get into the history. They very rarely go into their background. Let's see what they say.
making racist slurs and a long rap sheet of misdemeanor charges, including domestic violence.
See all them misdemeanor charges? See what I'm talking about?
So your dad was confronting
Including domestic violence, menacing, and making terroristic threats. In 2009, a judge ordered Bush to surrender his guns and undergo mental health treatment after his parents claimed he had threatened to shoot them. Bush's father has said his son, quote, carries a gun wherever he goes, unquote. It's not clear whether Bush's guns were returned when the court order expired in 2011.
Gregory Bush will face 2 counts of murder and 10 counts of wanton endangerment.
Okay, now let's go back over here. I want y'all to don't forget, never forget. They want us to forget, but they remember Pearl Harbor, the Alamo, the 4th of July, but they want us to forget while they still do it. Right here, this the guy right here. Okay, but yeah, let me keep moving. I ain't gonna go all day on this. I'm finna wrap it on down. All right, now don't forget about the fire chief and abusing a little young child. Let's go to this one, see what this one is.
Video causing outrage in West Babylon. You hear a fire chief in that video berating a
Out of all the names, they're gonna name it Babylon. They named it right. All right.
little girl as she's put in an ambulance. The child is heard pleading for help. News 4's Pacey Chang has the reaction from the town. And
see all them white folks. That's why I am not mad that y'all not having children. We don't need no more y'all. Not like this. We don't need. It's enough of y'all. It's enough. The earth is in pain. Wherever y'all go, it's poverty because you stealing the folks' resources. Don't believe in shame. It's bloodshed. You're in the lab creating stuff. You got your militarized police. We don't need but y'all ain't gonna be destroyed. Just read the book of Revelation. You ain't gonna be wiped out. The Most High just he's having a layoff right now. The Most High is showing us a little mercy. He's showing the earth a little mercy. He's showing the oppressed a little mercy. But y'all ain't gonna be wiped out. Somebody got to go into captivity. Since what's her name? Julian Michael said slavery wasn't that bad. Somebody got to go into captivity. Somebody gonna be destroyed by the gonna be destroyed in the second coming after the 1,000 year of peace. Satan gonna go straight for y'all. Matter of fact, let me show it to y'all. Let me show it to y'all. I don't trust none of them. I don't trust the Russians, none of them. And that don't mean I hate you. It's just y'all. Why should I put my guard down? In order for me to trust y'all, I have to put my guard down. No, I got kinfolks I don't even trust. Y'all crazy as all get out. If you think I'm gonna trust you, I got cousins. I can't trust them. Can't trust them with nothing. But I supposed to bypass the truth and trust y'all. No. No. So don't think it's just for y'all. Some people you just have to reserve. You have to feed them with a long handle spoon. And if the long handle spoon ain't long enough, you have to feed them with a slingshot. They stay way over there and you shoot the food to them. All right, hold on. Let me see here. Let me go back. Let me see, 20 and 8. All right, let's go 20 and 8. I might well just read a little bit. Hold on. Let me start at 1. And I saw an angel come down from heaven, the Shamaim, having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. And he laid hold of the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years. This is the only way you're going to get some peace. This is the only way. Okay? The Most High ain't making no treaties with Satan. You wondering why we still here It's prophecies in the book ain't been fulfilled yet. And cast him into the bottomless pit and shut him up and set a seal upon him that he should deceive the nations no more. Lies, deception, lies. See, false reality. If you believe something that don't exist, that's a false reality. You know, they would refer them to a psychiatrist. They having a psychotic episode. All right, till 1,000 years should be fulfilled. And after that, he must be loosed a little season. And I saw he said, why would the Most High loosen him? Why would the Most High loose Satan? To see, it's almost like he gonna see if we gonna be able to just shove the devil to the side, because we know what the truth is now. The devil been gone for 1,000 years. See, that's just my opinion. I don't know. I ain't gonna speak for the Most High. I'm just telling you what it looked like to me. And I saw thrones, and they sat up on them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that was beheaded for the witness of Yahusha. Here's another deception. There's no J in Hebrew, Latin. I think it might be one in Latin now, or Greek. The English language wasn't a language until the 1300s. When the Messiah walked the earth, this was not his name. That's deception. That's what it is. But let me keep going. I know people don't know, and I ain't gonna beat up on it. I'm just gonna tell you what it is. And if I'm lying, then you can point the lie out. Leave a comment, okay? For the word of Yah, and which had not worshipped the beast, and neither his image. See, the image. You got that pale skin. The image got a name in his likeness. But anyway, neither had received the mark upon his forehead or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with Christ 1,000 years. But the rest of the dead lived not again till the 1,000 years were finished. This is the first resurrection. Blessed and holy is he that had part in the first resurrection. On such, the second death have no power. They immune from hell fire or judgment. Yep. I've been studying that. It's all kind of punishment. Y'all can sit back and take this lightly if you want to. It's different kind of punishment. Think about it. On earth, you got different levels of punishment for different levels of crime. So you think it ain't like that on? Why is call it Judgment Day if everybody getting the same punishment? But let me keep going. But they shall be priests and God of Christ, and shall reign with him 1,000 years. And when the 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison, and shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the four quarters of the earth. Gog and Magog. There you go right there. To gather them together to battle, the number of whom is at the sand of the sea. All right? Going straight for the Europeans. And anybody else right there along with them. Anybody that ain't rocking with the word. Just like you got black folks in their military right now. We fight in their wars, protecting their best interests. So yeah, we fall under them. Look, that's their flag. But anyway, I'm just showing you how anybody can be rocking with the devil and his people. But anyway, but yeah. So they ain't gonna get wiped out. They ain't gonna get wiped out. Now, I ain't gonna show this Sonya Massey video. Y'all know Sonya Massey. In case you didn't, I'll just show a picture. We ain't got to keep going over. Just Google her name. Y'all know that she was rebuking him in the name of Jesus, and he shot her. See, y'all remember, and they let him go home for Christmas. Let me see, can I find that? What was his name? Let me see. I did look up his name. Hold on. Sean Grayson. I can't find it. There's something else coming up. But anyway, I done went on enough, family. Shalom. I'm try to do one. It'll be early tomorrow. I know the brothers come on later on. If it ain't early, I ain't gonna do it. You understand what I'm saying? All right, family. Let me put this back up there. Yeah, the home of the brave. You look that word brave up. By their actions, it's savage. They're savages. Look at that. Yeah, I'm glad. There go Daniel Penny. He was so brave, the ex-Marine. He's so brave. He stuck up behind a homeless man. Him and two other guys helped him choke out Jordan Neely. And here go Peyton Gendron, the so-called lone wolf that's in the chat room. Now, that's a conflict of interest. I mean, that's an oxymoron. How you a lone wolf when you congregate with white supremacists online? See, this whole system is against us. The whole thing. Y'all know it, Dylan. The police took him and go get him something to eat. I guess killing black folks, you know, I guess it makes some people hungry. But nevertheless, don't y'all go to sleep on these folks. Don't worry. After a while, it becomes second nature to you. You'll be watching them, and it'll get in your subconscious mind. But first, you got to realize you're in a war. You got to realize that's why they want to erase everything. But look, how is he going to erase slavery, but you still got Confederate statues around? Huh? And you ain't doing nothing about the white supremacist hate groups that's still around, because they're going to keep doing what they've been doing, and that's trying to kill black folk. I can pull up pages of black folks, just mysterious death. The logic is insane. Big Negro get balancing on the stool and hanging himself on the tree that won't hold him up. But that's suicide. Nevertheless, family, I just wanted to just come in here and step in a little bit. And Shalom, Arlene Foster, Jim, and everybody else. Y'all hit that thumbs up button on your way out. Okay? I appreciate it. Thank y'all. Shalom.